to Owia TV and Jumedino Eye Bemano. Medini Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye. A free summary akopim non do an ementna. Ebo non son peja emu ama brighto. The latest man in town. What the agudi mun sem papa no abremo. Na ejuade nyumre bia ebo non son ekopim no ngotwempa mu a o de agudi mun sem ba. Sesia no ye de wukrada so aka ho. It Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Bright Babetra midweek. All the sports are course midweek in Yano or near Bejuafo Betrasi, no matter Chinkomo. Ably supported by Usman. I was young for Owia. Yes, right. What was I tell about marching? Now, me try any baby, I mean, who a Schengen Boga or Baho. But so me cross and tell about maintaining you. Yeah, Grace maintaining it. Hello. Kwaku. Now I want to say. Bibi aboko. The doba dia si. Rade ama de pachi dia yi na se ne ntontom ne nka ne tin. The Adroba International man.
I've told you time with that number say. Me atwumani ba.
Okay, atwuma de hye.
Atwuma de hye.
Atwuma de hye kwaku asante ebo.
Mo hon mo ye hene for kote for mo ye hen.
Kote minimo was a
meeting. Sa research no.
Menye
because makumasi ha no na asante reje ha.
Say you wa dance.
You wa dance.
You wa kwabre.
Akrofum. You wa chichiwerefo. You wa atwuma for sechere ye mampo. Kwabre.
Mampo ye sechere ho. Sechere niba.
Kwabre fo so.
Kwabre wo ho.
Ansa na amansie for ho. Ansa na bosomtwe for na kote ndie me gise mbusa. E ya mu firi bosomtwe na ba so e kote. Minim. Me bi se mu kote no so ai se kote so ai se eheda nye akandion.
Eye die.
Kote ai se ya ye nkramfo bi kote ai se boxer fo.
Yesu saro ba gase. Yesu saro na yesi kote asiche ne sei akwa bi so nkani ene santini ne kodafu. Omodafu na bufu bae. Se bufu bae no. Ena ba ko bufu no se ko on so se tei. Na tei ye gran.
Tei wo tei. Omo da some play on the tei family crab yo.
There be tei just say ko
mutei na ya.
Mutei dey say hausa. O si ko tei na dani ko. Sorry, omo dey ma equal no.
Aza.
But who are nurse no fite urina.
Did you ho?
Chumdiase ho.
Chumdiase. Any abusua no a besie ho no.
Kwai kote did you ako chumdiase. Emna
apia du. Omusa o mampomfo asase no pese. Mampomfo dem pese bokra. Oh, kodie krum.
Kodie krum ho. Kodie krum ho. Chumdiase did you ako. Did you ako na emienu. Your kwasu de duako. Ena we kote de duako.
Okay.
Ena ayeduase. And the ofiteka na waba ho ansa na waba kote no. Na wako emena. Na wako apiedu. Netwa so sa kokobe. Etwa so sa. Ai. Em say ye no si ebusa ye nsusu ye din
kote no.
Say on say the o ka atwema ne kwabre ne amanse ne bosomtwen nom ne ade no. Minim say ye kan ebomu akote e mena eduase na minim say din bi wo ha eti nana
abusuya pa
ayeduase jase we adamfo we banker therefore say unim ama ehunu why ayadamfo no say unim a ayeduase ni kotefo no ade no ye din ni de say asante ebu ade pamitri hododo
atwuma
ye bibia me ya atwuma de hye
atwuma no so e say wa atwuma kwa nwoma atwuma nwa beja ene e wo
so ne atwuma bo fruit
o no e say no
na ayi kokobin kwa no so no se kokobin bi no santase kokobin omo so ye hwamo
omo ye yaman okay omo
ye pechi omo ya yamanse
pechi amanse
na kokobin so e
definitely omo ya amanse
bro fruit kochi
on say kumase no mo say kru no nkro no bi wona hihyehyem dada bibi ti se bia santase enyinem santase ne bomso
on say
any enkura na wa se na hu se Kumasi apia kwakoto adwoso no sa na tie nti
okay
nti na enkuro no bi wa
mame nka we o nti se wo ya amanse ni a this wo ya atwema what identifies you as an atwema person
ya na baby region of location in particular.
No, you are not getting me. What I'm saying is say me be shia here. You will kasa be a bit me identify now usu na a certain face. Ya wo akwaba.
Akwata me so.
Wo ye de.
Akwata
me. Wo free
atwemani.
Wo so ya atwema.
Yes.
Omo de kwa ngoma.
From Agrek Enzima from Ejunase.
Kwada so Agrek Enzima ne ekọ kromo ase ne
sa
mama ase num nyina
ede kwa tanoso abuakwa su ede ko nyina ye atwemafo
ena kwabere no na kwabere mpetebie ye no nom ne etimati ni sa afijamo ne na chechirefo no so afija no so chechire
omo ye sechire
sechire mampo ana se na efi ho no ko no na za no anya chechire o eye sechire
da de chechire ndi ikuru ba kope
na meka se omo ye sechirefo
yes omo ye sechire
na adanse ye oboase nom ne akrofrom nom ne fomna
adanse kuro be na ofri so
o se adanse fomna
mo akokere
na amanse force ho
na amanse premiere
manso takrase manso adubia manso wanwanfo
from amankwanta ekona
not a bekwaya amanse
yes
okay na kote no ya minya bi mani ayen
o ze kumasi nkru no eya na normally akwakwa ete say baby amona nanom efri ya
obetena ya de ma ene je se mkobusem yeso mbusem ga amanse no
na o se enya manse atwemafo nyina ye sebi nananom denkyerafo a omo ebaye ebi settle wo amanse ebi so be settle wo atwema enu ntina so behwe a atwema no enhye da ni manhene wo atwema uyi asantin kronkron no atwema do so pa na atwema so ye one of them as a developing tentem ebeka Kumasi ho enti no mo nyina dodo na abeye otumfo abremponfo
okay
dodo na
be ya brempon instead of say amanhene
ebe bi amanhene baako
na oba na nyina ya brempon
dan kwa mabinu betima ye wura so dom
okay
so ho enti omu nyina no dodo na ye otumfo abremponfo mo
the mobile
ye chi dom
amanhene na uti ano maka
dabi untimi kra ntina
all right enti kotefo mo amunim yensoso yenchi no mame hunu why na asante ebo de pam tiri hododo. Now let's get the headlines making news this morning. 2026 mining sector local content summit. And no now Omanhene John Dramani Mahama to just say we are reviewing mining laws to empower local firms. Osimra so say one to a former good year omoye Ghana for omo ayo munyuma no omo ayen sachira bebre betimi ama omo ho aye den na egudie no omo teme to be to send ye amanonifo no ba ye this concession no ne sa de ma omo no a yenti Omanhene John Dramani Mahama.
First is that local content must evolve from transactional procurements to transformational partnerships. This government is reviewing and refining our mining legislation and regulatory frameworks to ensure that Ghanaian enterprises move up the mining value chain, from suppliers of consumables to manufacturers of critical components, from service providers to innovators. We'll incentivize mining firms to build local capacity and not simply purchase locally. Equity participation, technology transfer, and knowledge sharing must become standard practice and not the exception. The second pillar, it is no longer acceptable for Ghana to...
John Dramani Mahama and also added to just say, it is time Ghana move beyond raw material exports. He's been trumpeting this into the cocoa industry. No, he's looking forward. So a bit to me, Ade, you're processing 400,000 tons of our own cocoa. beans are you didn't know and they on so aba say mineral exports baby or no more manganese or bauxite no no gold true diamond no and yes said there be a tamne ross ne akoton Omanhene John Dramani Mahama and 70
continue to export raw ores and import mineral wealth has shaped our fiscal landscape and funded our national development. Yet we must confront an uncomfortable truth. While Ghana is Africa's leading gold producer and amongst the top 6 globally, much of the high-value activity in our mining value chain, advanced engineering, processing, equipment manufacturing, technical services, and refining still takes place outside our borders. In 2023 alone, the extractive sector generated almost $6.6 billion.
Ghanaians were waiting. Those who were involved were holding on, crossing their fingers, hoping against hope. And finally, the hope came to them. The Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, Chief Justice, Ade Kyeɛ, ohunu de ntie wo say easy chair ene omo aka ho eyi wo mo free ho de nti no okasa Ghana mamre mu no say obi de petition ana sobo bi ekọ Omanhene aso ye say yenhwehwe saa penimfo yi ensemu a Omanhene ebo akire no de ama Chief Justice say onhwe mu nhwe say de omo frɛ ne mbrɛ mu prima facie case ewo mu a omo nyina yɛdai adi te sɛ ne Chief Justice de ne ba ya Council of State for mbom na tena so no we Chief Justice no na tena so enti woto so tena so ɔyɛ nhwehwɛmu wieye no na nura wɔde na no di sɛm akɔma Omanhene sɛ no prima facie case has been established against Jane Mensah. Any a Kisia Jabia or no, and a Office of the Special Prosecutor, and who he has be you my free. Maybe more, can say, could that be the reason why Omanhene cry catcher Ayarigamos or withdraws Ade and one? A year bill and uncle Mode called to remove the Office of the Special Prosecutor ne yen such a baby woman ana. And they the EC chair is Jane Mensah Adu-Boakye. The deputies Bosman Asari, Professor Yadam Frefe Apia Hine Tete Omuhuson Sabrobe. Emremu ye woni ma bi unless another issue will come up. A chain way no. Untimi for mon call bio petition bi antimi go bio unless something untoward beyond measure. And yes, I did what the law say double jeopardy will take effect. Mami bisao na memra won chain asante emre no ko MP before the 50,000 nomination fee atoama. National chairman. That's 500 million. It's all. There be more 4 million for presidential and chairman. Oman 50. 500 million. There be our own also, sir. So 50,000 in the air for national chairman.
Na me general secretary na offer mama mom.
General secretary 25,000. So no could be. Could you could be?
Say you want to design here.
I was saying there also input room.
Because
Justin from Pong.
When I had the forum.
You come and check up. Mami Tiemu Tiawa. Asante Mami Tiu.
well, I'm just MPP the end and now most of or more recommendations but you know my yarding party and
but they say they are doing the bottom up approach. Maintaining
my
top bottom approach.
My
bottom up and I do
the bubble party no more intermediate on there and run near me to Jan and I'm no yarding intending the name any problem.
Okay,
but the better job about when I year among Penny Diana Jimenez and Diana and fancy papa no one nyina madam for kiseja bendi
ye nyina madam for
see nyina them makase office no there there's nothing wrong with office
but the personality
the people who have been appointed is the issue now.
Okay,
and so special prosecutor o man ni ye easy so be pound ade chan was my pound wonko enye easy so no an fu ni pense alamisi martin enye easy so futi ya se me pamna ko. Petition Kiseja based on the first and another when be to cry. You
survive the third one.
And I will also was I was you know it's better King Kong. Yeah, mama, and there's any more bump and do for and so what one is what you yeah. And you know, my
King Kong.
And your mom so you put things in right perspective.
A Jabbing King Kong.
Yes, I did petition. Petition 3 I call
as Yaban.
Nina
Open now, president crowd or that parliament. I mean, I withdraw.
What is it? You know, Kiseja, maybe a number hazy. Maybe a number no one number be
certified.
Hey, me who be the
I'm saying, man, no so crack out to maybe I would do some be. But in never what to mean you gonna see Kabia, my what to mean you be extraordinary.
Because Martin Pebu. Sorry, yeah, know
Martin Pebu back. What's a Martin Pebu?
Intermediate.
Martin Pebu is your friend. The vociferousness on Kiseja. Martin Pebu. Yeah, the vociferousness on a Janiado. But Chin Kakrebino.
Oral dance your mobile and
I eat no. Almost chin to because I've heard
also Ghana for Mumro Nibu.
I have Martin Pebu. I don't call him Brafo. Such a interview Ghana for Monsorio. What to make a tree? What to make a tree? Martin Pebu to
English version.
Oh, man, English version. Monsorio. Kiseja Biachi.
Oh, my James and the NSO, me, they say, maintain a woman.
Yeah.
Because on my
it was becoming one to
and yes, mama, Sabi, Becca said, I didn't say, you know, or buy it. And unfortunately, a man as a Musugu said, as I buy so. I said, Donald Trump, when a man come in, would be too money as a vice president. Whatever may be on continue. So, Coba say, only maybe she I come on my money in for my mentor or what's everywhere the way American. Intermediate a year, name. I said, you may be next a letter commission. Not even before cry, especially. Baby, I'm going to Kabami and Sapebia or Nima. Aha, I've ever done my money support to be MPP crown support and this in support. And my letter sitting Ketabaka said, my man is not fit for purpose. We can't have for this animal. So until now, my money and mobile fed, I say, when you constituency, Kiseja don't say, go to a timer. MPP form penal, NDC form penal, also a unit as you know. And Yakupo on Eden as I say, my men one for the Nancy form. It will be not a pressure, no man hope, no crab. Yeah. I say, what got a happen, you know, what the happen went in a basana. I say, when you're great, into this sound round, or say, what you meant about this particular event is a petition. Now you're about to go.
Survival and onslaught.
On for Nancy form. On for Nancy form, we say, you say no. One of our letter commission be our first petition, though.
David.
The offensive and the Pamono.
Charlotte or Pamono.
They put their
wait, let's say, Ciano. Be decisive.
Yes, put things in right perspective.
Ablekumadian, the old him said, no, this is a job. He wanted to please the NDC.
No.
But in the end, you know, the NDC people were not interested in what you did. And Obi, I will say a Kotoaba or 19 a year. What? Oh, here a year. Police for declare. The next minute or so continue now.
So what I say. And to no media. My man, when ya a Omampenya sign home, any chief just a sign home. O man in your dinner. No was a German shensa. And ya friend, I say, or be presumed beyond from man in your NMPO. Commissioner on my head, how they appointed the issue now.
And also, so yeah,
and when I dear I say, ye pemre bi ye
because Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye a very critical issue when the NDC protested say yeah a known patron of Tesco nomne sa niema no Bosman Asare enso de basa but asante me de ya na masem ne say obi se nipa no qualify no betima ye adwuma no na wo ka say bia ebrebi there are ahimfu bebre a omo wo Ghana ha ebrebi no omo ye kades. Are you getting me? There are certain people in certain institutions are any political ebrebi no ye MPP Tesco ni etine wonya appointment. Are we going to say because of say or yes nipa no or ye competent cry ye man nya adwuma na?
Well, answer is
that is also another issue. Yeah, yes, sir. We would take certain brains out of our country and then maybe the hokwa.
And now, on my idea about say, electoral commission, on my, a bedroom maybe no. On to me, new victory through some more. Commission only said to me, no, when we are winning election, and I say, I try ama opposition, I post powers.
Haven't you realized, say, and commissioners now. Wow, be you
don't be ban.
Oh, you know, one or pamo.
And now, on that we had one so be the bar. You come and even Oba supervise you be opponent and so on about the
say, you shall not say, Mama, you shall not grant a pamo. A good father, Mreson here. Baumia, and ya a Jemen Sana, your mamma Besiso. A ya come here and say, oh, Obana, if for our
my best mamma, pay my mamma as I research. Why
you careful now you fly out?
The president are learning lessons from the dismissal of the Chief Justice.
I want to believe so.
Bad publicity.
Emma.
Oh, we are singing now. So Bakaya. There's this corruption index there and then the one friend says CPI
corruption
internationally index. Or more
Transparency International.
I'm almost cite Chief Justice no the dismissal no say nenye even if what said there crowd there no bit my enti me who say president ayade so we share lessons from a commodity Chief Justice ne fa so because now say akweta obi e predict say Jemen Samuel Bono e dey obeko special prosecutor bia asene adia obi expect say Mahama beyi electoral commissioner no obeyi Kisie Jaben susu afiri ho obeyi Omanhene ene your friend say Bosman Asare ne Samuel Tetemo obeyi o mafiri ho no mo de nkrofo aba begu ho no mo but sad ye no ye with the dismissal of the Chief Justice and fight na maame no e puti up no call ya call international communities in the petition
West African
say no case ni bi kra wo ECOWAS court.
Yes.
Omo eka ho asem em bad publicity. It's not president intimi nto aso ensa so nye de na wo so ye intimi me de no me hu ye me kan. Me say yes it's good say papa no what your lessons from a bad publicity here. Ne sa the actions or ye because akuta Chief Justice no not ho no mu be sina.
E de na be.
E no be to be.
And as a see akran so no. On say Attorney General de near Omanhene Yaw say we yin di kra.
Yes. Say it was Supreme Court too.
Supreme Court
say obelusu the entitlement
adwuma wa ye nyina no it is like
as a Supreme Court judge
as in the table the slate is cleared.
Yes.
As a wanye Supreme
Court
judge
even kra say oye adwuma said district magistrate kra no as ye panic.
So Attorney General they call me. I saw it say as a damage control.
Yes.
Say what they say maame no ye mani me bra. Ni sika ni niema was here di jam na kwanya sika de.
Yes.
Eni say bono.
Yes.
It me sure say the judges of the Supreme Court they understand what they will have to do because
decision what take here who take you no or call back to the Supreme Court akwa pay interpretation there. It means there's a question mark. What I say na in plain words black and white to say my dismissal and so therefore you lose everything BBI ma kaprea. Say can call Supreme Court.
The people question the authority of the president to do that.
Yes. Say dismissal as a Supreme Court judge and a Chief Justice. So ne bi kura no so there dismissal no na the entitlement oye adwuma as Supreme Court judge over the years no
as a voluntary retirement but say why adwuma from circuit court rising to what they call it chisa
say ibikura so onko
people are calling on the president
practice
humanitarian
yes
at least he should give it a human face
yes
because na yes ade as maboa brows
yes a president and the government national lessons from Chief Justice no the dismissal ne bad publicity ne bad image de ma yen our international media anymore.
What are your expectations? Is Woon to me winning
election? So Woon to me cast or
Woon to me is going. Yes, or cast or
no, me say me cast or
Woon to me
national chairman.
Woon to me.
Boakye
John Boadu, and I'm told Nana Komia,
and then. You cry former chairman.
Afoko. But Afoko dear no. The problem is omuntimi fa north beam.
Baby, Afoko
regional balance.
The regional balance. Baumia from the north, chairman from the north.
Yes. And na ha Afoko, but Kenya sa and nke bia. Eba.
On my say Woon to me. On say say Ashanti region in your chairmanship. Sana mimi hunu. And he says, which I want to me go see Ashanti region, and he has a very good chances of winning. That is how I see it.
What the Ashanti region? Can they say Boakye Jacoso?
Oh, there be make kind of on your eastern because
but as Ashanti region was general secretary, the person of
oh, they be saying they know, and they know because
that elections so could you have a
oh, could you also be me?
Me
oh, my to Boasi.
Could you have a copy?
Yeah. Oh,
that's different.
When the before the Sunday, and Ashanti region, honorable Dr. Henry Kokofu,
and Ashanti region, Ashanti region. Let's give the names out. Maybe Ashanti region has some referee. Eugene, so Eugene entry.
And so Kojina secretary. So Ashanti region,
Omanhene careful. Obi unity. Opera Ashanti region, I know a because Nipa miensa votes now more channel Ashanti regional, which is not good for them.
But I couldn't a year said that young man Justin Kudia from Pon lawyer
go again, go win,
obey. I could this presidential primary some year and no a cleansing home. So but her a bear to say a do baby now quite as a Kudia ne say young caught this early. Congress yan got this early conference Emma edu baby no as a person the ebesi no obohu ye betwitwa ye ho ye beku ye ho omuntimi nye enkosia ga na adan ye top down approach there obia ne as a party ne enya dwere. It was very Justin Kodia stood on his grounds gina ne na so say obechire musa call radio interviews akonta ono ye several times but still na party ni penifo entiase bi kura fi say ono ne nipa bi akotra se akọ skill in favor of Baumia but ni nyina mu no wo de hwe kwan a Kodua fa so conducting no ho wan koye interview baby anase ni moves ne kasa ni bibia akotra se o support Kennedy anase o support Baumia anase o support Brother Champo. Yes, Odini huni ena nyame aye na dom primary so mo kokko ye anoma bakura ho antie eti party for no ukọ for mo fi say abrante no wayade and ase omokoto abano
contest for the national chair
echira yedin na no ya na Thanksgiving omokoko ye Kennedy anko Brian anko ekorezi concerns but mo say why two engagement with the media wa chechirem o say omunyina de enti omama they spoke to me as the chief executive officer of the party me run day-to-day administration of the party. Omane me kasai. So omo tukwan no omo ntimi ma. Enti enough of the no na bi ye wa chire. Echire din. Enti omo fi say Justin Kodia from Paul that young man no. E kwa ofa so ayesa presidential primaries no. Ene kwa ofa so kwa conducting no. Etoto ne ntoto ye no. Abrantie no ne ho afi wodi ne huni osefata so omo to ano so e ma ye general secretary ma MPP party no.
Because people are also saying say o share say dun ketiamo.
Yes.
Emra amanfo de ma omo ema eje dun ketia beje to me ema omo.
Yes.
Osade omo ko opposition.
Yes, and osaso de omo ba e.
Osade omo ko opposition party na nkasa say dun ketia wo na me ko opposition.
Mo and I see
at this meeting of the NEC and National Council hereby.
And this time you better same so the amount just in case
sir ba me ask you uko ba kwa na nye man komi tie ne mo sama na kwa
MPP mo tradition mo ahyehyɛ ato no
mo se uko ba ko sa esa wo husu ye yes sama nko so bi
yes apparently any deserve it
like say dia mo ma ne mienu
yes
na sa na matia dia ene na poso so mo so ma ne mienu
na kota na po dia ba me any option so be sesa na po Dr. Matthew Poku
oh yes
because
the moment of yes no we di you must say you told everybody Nana do
what about me say na tradition Omanhene 3 times
and the
tradition be say funny part to
no but what I'm saying is
party tradition be say you the back no ko sa akopin say
no but say they are tradition
enye tradition enye convention enye manfo
beba by giving Baumi another head no abeye tradition does not mean say esi bako Nana do de omo di gina so Kufuor de omo di gina so Baumi de omo di gina so asa to ama no na what is called tradition consistently follow the year tradition so what guys are traditional
and say there's a better tradition the any election no virtually obi a opposition say be all resign yeah was what
but say be ya
because Boko na say Bute dey on chema Bute so won ko biem na honorable event say 17 so ne ho 7 ne ho odudu nti any other person be as they could also be giving that acclamation
because nobody is going to give
because election
when it comes to running mate Baumi na be choose
yes
enya party no
and say kanokwa
yes I'm not kanokwa na ya to aba
me say yeah to na me say any say party no can and this pa mo kanokwa you do consultation and other things
na consultation and he wants to tell list consultation on kokwa or the din e ko
yes
e bi obetimi de nipa mienu din be no ma hwehwem it's at the end of the day onu na yi
yes
what I say on consult you and consult you onu na it is believe say office nipa we na metimi na adwuma and am for ka say you were given 3 chances. First one, Obi Akwa say you want cry na na people talk say you didn't qualify. Akufo stood his grounds. Maybe this time around the communication aspect of Napo Uyi Napo communication anko ya he is a fine person to me nyini free ho Ashanti region ha
Napo why does this Baumia sese o Napo ne Baumia niam sese hwe akotemra Baumia ba in 2008 omode Baumia ba 2008 say they no see communicate.
It was poor.
Not very poor to send you, but not young man, not distinguishing who are Bank of Ghana.
Oh yes.
I'm a Ghana economy no. I stabilize here near the bomb baso. The same thing applies to Napo. Napo so bad the first time.
Energy.
As running communication was bad. But education ministry. I don't know time na Ghana they near who be that free SHS. Oko institution, open institution back or maso ding. Now no mu dilia ahomete education ministry akota headmasters and head teachers no omu subanti so omu students no omo so dey pa
in fear 9 there was not one demonstration
and of course also call another ministry energy ahona PhD doctorate one for no egu but we kwara of us conducting no ewo energy ministry
we use the communication wa
so
na juma wontumi mfanya
yes
they only have to prepare him on the communication
that's it odi adwuma ma omo a ase odi omo nkwato so omo je adwuma
obeye adwuma na kasa no na bia
mo send your Baumia grow
na Ghana class say say jai kasa no na adwuma
that's it kasa bebirebe ya kosi ese
enrade ye ni age o ntina me kasa no message fo eni age ade hey we want wonders enra wade esi ye
omo sha asna
omo board draw papa
from
who goes down
the bottling club Arsenal omo bottle league no
say akasa one of that
aka 5 points but City will game in hand omo win ebeka 2 points ana omo sa game with yard
Arsenal no
enra eni je
pani bi wo bosum bi wo ha abo mu dia
no zeri ase omo G3 no
arewa abo Arsenal go ra ho pa
ka bo mo je ko mo ni
omo je omo ni beje
omo ni amani omo namu no
omo timenye emfa
Arsenal to me need league no
baby say City for win aka 2 points omo sa game wo Etihad
Arsenal be ko eti.
Ah,
O ba ko draw.
Say be
Ya we tell you. 9 points aka
2.
As a Pep Guardiola di atatachi anane hopo.
Obisi go
The prodigy no.
Odi wachi said the some do wachi.
I said team aka.
I said the some
later. Edi wani mu ehu, edi wachi so ehu, edi unje mu ehu.
Omo Pep Guardiola akompa this season. At the point that people were started even looking at him so.
Yes, sakron
Yes, I said them. Now my Pep Guardiola team be try wachi say.
And then me tell omo dress you Arsenal for. Emo catch him say, "Do you want Pep Guardiola come and win the cup? Why are you drawing?" When I'm saying, I say, omo hwe Man City cry chain omo Arsenal mu train omo.
The jittery nature no nye. It was Arteta focused or strategizing well. Now you have strikers. They are scoring. So
Arsenal do mu
Wolves are omo that one by ball draw.
Let's say omo first match December na first leg. Who dey kwesi here?
Yeah.
Arsenal break omo share late goal no. Na me say match we no. And I say Wolves no call. And Jesus no onu obi ahia
to lose.
Onu oba call Wolves dey work.
To onu be born pampe. Arsenal.
I think I can come board mu ara ho.
Oh, David.
Big KB. Ene so memo.
So ye Barcelona for. So ye chief yam.
Messi say ba o.
By then
Messi ba.
O me kan ho asem ti.
Obe one season.
The Oba.
Obe coaching and also
me kan ho asem papa.
Okay, so Messi is coming to Barcelona.
Yeah. To ball ama yami yamala.
I was afraid you are good here. Stay with us.